we get the players are loading in, and we're going to get this one underway. MSU versus UCSB, 5-game series, our last series of the night. And here we are, kickoff.
2 written on the first for UC Santa Barbara. Ooh, nice pass.
Ooh, a nice shot too. Okio opening things up here. You see Yinliner loses that challenge. Pero gets on top of it. What a pass into a shot. And Missouri State play that one perfectly.
Just a few inches lower, and you're talking about a tie game. And now Yinliner getting aggressive, steals the ball away. Thievery on the pitch.
And there you go. You talk about Yinliner getting aggressive. Turns here from the midfield, sees the opportunity, and does not hesitate. Defense from Missouri State caught out and punished as we have a tied-up game. No, too slow. And Gerardo will clear it out. Yinliner comes up again.
Oh!
Wait! There's a miss on the ball, and Shandy will pick up a goal.
Well, Gerardo Fideo tried to clear it out. He got burned, and he couldn't recover in time. And, I mean, if you're Yinliner, you got very little boost in the tank. You see an attacker right in front of you. You don't know if you're going to get demoed first or scored on first.
Got to continue to keep up that pressure if you want to have any hope of stopping Missouri State.
Oh, what a 50 from Fideo. Gives Viking a shot and the goal. Big 50 and a big tie.
And this starts, you even see Viking here open this play up. A great 50 from Gerardo. And Viking has the shot. Shandy can't react to it. And that mistake will tie things up here. Santa Barbara still with signs of hope in game 1.
We talk about things being a toss-up,
open.
and it certainly might be Santa Barbara putting the ball on paint. It's a third goal.
And Gerardo with these challenges, again, another one that goes towards Viking. This one right off the kickoff, though, and very important that that kickoff goes well, especially for Missouri State. But they mess up, play it right into Gerardo, who just gets a dunk into a pass.
Chio might have a chance. He's been quiet ever since the opening minute. Tries to open things up, but gets closed down. Still, the 50 goes their way, but they can't find the ball towards the box, and it's Santa Barbara striking first in game 1. Off pretty hot for Missouri State. Ochio especially had some good 50s here. Oh, what? This goes in! Yinliner, the ball was made of lead.
Is that one? No one was stopping that shot. Ochio got a piece of it. Pero just got pumped out the play from Yinliner. He says, I'm not letting anyone stop this one from rolling in.
Looking very good in this match, but a shot comes in quickly, and Shandy hits the top corner. Easy lock.
You know, I love a good top corner shot, and boy, was this placed well. Shandy read the defense and caught them sleeping on that top right corner. Punished them for it. UC Santa Barbara, don't give him space because he's deadly on the shot. In front of the box. And again, it's about making the most of their opportunities, but that's a big beat. Is that going to roll all the way in? It is. And Yinliner, once again, catches the rotation from Missouri State out.
Yeah, it was, who was it? Pero? He never saw Yinliner. The ball shaded Yinliner on Pero's player cam the entire way. Pero's thinking, oh, that's a great pass off the ceiling. But Yinliner had the read yesterday, and that was it.
Could have been the equalizer just there. Shandy will put on a shot, but not having a lot of time here. Now a 1v1 Viking with the speed. See you later. He's going to pick up another goal for UC Santa Barbara.
To the Lou Viking, slowing it down in front and gets under the ball to launch it. He knew the challenge was coming. As soon as the ball lifts up, he does not see the orange car, so he knows that he's committed to the play after he saw him on the right. All you got to do is get under it, get a little bit of height. That's exactly what happened.
That being said, you know, that type of play just kills more time on the clock, and that's exactly what Santa Barbara want to do. Final 10 seconds of the game. One last play. Shandy with the shot, and he will put this in a possible opportunity here for Missouri State.
Viking on the assignment here, and just didn't get the read. Just did not have the read. He's got to make that quickly, and he might have been better served to wait for that shot to come. You know, those types of reads are pretty tough to make. You know, you want to buy time for your team, but that's tough. It's really tough to call to make in that situation. Here come Missouri State. Do they keep the ball in the air? They do. Shandy gets a good touch to Ochio. Ochio off the crossbar, saved by Gerardo Fideo. And Santa Barbara are one away from sweeping Missouri State.
And it just shows you the confidence that he has. It's very scary here. As what?
Cross the pitch from downtown, more like another stadium. He comes off of his corner. This is like in pro wrestling, Daz, if the wrestler jumped from the opposite top rope on the other side of the ring and still landed on you and put the pile driver. That's what that was. That was a crossfield pile driver from Yinliner. On some of these passing plays in midfield, Daz.
Yeah, now you're starting to see that connection and almost leads to a goal. Perro shot in, and there it is. The Missouri connection pays off to equalize this game.
Pixel perfect placement from Perro on this play. He's in the perfect spot as well and puts it right above Gerardo Elfideo. It's just a well-placed shot and a good progression overall.
That could spell disaster here for Santa Barbara.
Gerardo, very reliable, and Viking wins the 50 of his life. He drills through the defender to pick up the second goal.
Oh man, Ochio with the turn, but Viking had him read like a book. And Shandy just couldn't get around the ball either. I mean, it was coming right at him. He didn't want to put it in a position where a follow-up could happen. But I just think, brain moving too fast and just couldn't react well enough. And it ended up going it through. Now Santa Barbara with a 1-goal lead. Gerardo, oh, that's a clutch touch. Ochio, it'll roll slowly and slow enough that Viking and the rest of Santa Barbara can get the clear out.
In front of the net. He might have to be called upon a few more times. He can't get there. Shandy will score, and we got a tie game.
And there you go, Shandy. For him shooting, you only really see that top right corner. And there he goes. He puts it in again. And at a big moment here for Missouri State. They're trying to stay alive in the series. And, of course, anytime you want to get the shooting on, it's now. 40 seconds remaining, and this is anybody's ball game.
Closing down in regulation. Missouri State need a chance, and it might come in overtime, or Yinliner gets bumped, actually. Good bump to confirm overtime. Santa Barbara might be looking at game 4. Vikings still might be looking at it. Shandy says we're going. Pack your bags, game 4 on the way.
And Shandy comes up big here. Viking on the dribble, lets the ball get away from him. You see how he immediately jumps right after he gets that soft touch. And that was when Shandy saw his moment to strike. Game 4 on the horizon as Missouri State stays alive.
That could result in this happening, where Missouri State just cold down the field. Perro hits paint. They have the lead.
Oh, my Perro. He gets this one. What a read. I mean, finds that ankle. Does it all by himself. Becoming an individual threat here. Going to give more options for Missouri State as they try to pull off a reverse sweep.
By Ochio.
And we'll talk about that kind of mismatch of speed. You see Yinliner crashing through, the rest of the team turns around. But Gerardo, he wants it. He wants it all to himself. A great shot from him.
Gerardo Elfideo is bouncing. Look at this shot. Perfectly timed. That's a hard shot to hit like that.
Yeah.
117 kilometers per hour. You basically have to, to get that kind of shot, you have to time your flip perfectly on the frame. And then also pretty much get the first frame on the bounce on the ball. That's pretty much what you have to do on that. It's almost a pinch, but not really. Dead if that shot came through at all. But now it's a double commit from Santa Barbara. Now counterattack, wide open net, easy shots, and it's in off the crossbar. Ochio gives Missouri State the lead.
And then you talk about that. Again, mismatch there. Yinliner and Viking King. That double commit, costly, especially in this series here where any mistake is going to be capitalized on. And you saw just how they did it. No pass play, no extra touch. Ochio just bangs that one, and it pays off. Lead here for Missouri State.
Your net with how Missouri State are playing. Gerardo actually did get back to that ball, but that's right in front of the box and tipped in. Oh, Santa Barbara stunned in front of the box.
We talk about being stunned, right? Won a challenge, lost. Then Yinliner, that's a really tough read to make. And I think Shandy knew that. Sitting right under the ball, gets right to him, and it's an easy roll in. 2-goal lead here for MSU.
Gerardo will steal that ball away, and I don't know if tenuous really describes that. Gerardo with the ground hop air dribble beauty.
Gerardo saw a perfect opportunity, and so did Viking with the bump. Net wide open, and boy, talk about a turnaround. He came that one all the way downfield, did not let it hit the ground. And Santa Barbara, they are not done fighting here just yet, but neither is Missouri State. That was almost a goal. Perro tries to push it straight down off the ceiling, but Viking is there for the clear.
Thwarted by Missouri State's defense. Yinliner, he gets a demo, but not the ball. Takes the fullback approach, but Viking can't even get downfield, and Missouri State are threatening the reverse sweep. 15 seconds left to go in regulation. Nobody has scored yet. Yinliner kicks it downfield. The shot on it is blocked again. Perro keeps the ball out. Now we're at crunch time. Shandy gets bumped by his teammate. The takeaway from Viking King. Yinliner can't get to the ball. Perro, they let it drop. Holy moly, Des.
Overtime here, game 5 between UC Santa Barbara and Missouri State to end off the night and the week here for us. And boy, oh boy, this one could go either way at any time. You see the breakout come through. Shandy able to make the stop here as this one gets started.
Missouri State hunting for it. Shandy can't find it off the backboard. Where's the shot? It doesn't come to. Viking picks up the save. Perro, pass in front. The shot to right. Gerardo picks up the save. Here comes another one in front of the box. Perro can't get it on target, and Yinliner gets up just in time. A minute into overtime, still Missouri State refused to give up the ball. Boy, I think he might have did that on purpose. Didn't want to make a bad 50. Viking hard pass. Gerardo blocked by Ochio. That was a hard shot, but it wasn't high enough, and Missouri State get the clear.
I mean, the speed on that was incredible. I'm saying for Missouri State, they're still in it, and they still want to control it. Shandy might have to play here. Off the backboard, Viking gets a touch. Ochio comes up. It's a slow one, but Gerardo will save it on the goal line.
At the counterattack, he actually just steals the ball. Perro, thievery, thievery, what do you want to call it? Missouri State have stolen the series. They've stolen the match. UC Santa Barbara get reverse swept.
Unbelievable. And of course, it's Shandy who will close this one out. A big player here for Missouri State in the final moments and in that reverse sweep.